Donald Trump now says that he would only accept the results of the 2026 midterms if they were honest. Now, these comments came on NBC Nightly News, where he was being interviewed by Tom Lamas. And the whole thing is a cover for Donald Trump, right? He is already trying to set the stage for excuses for why they get blown out in the midterms. Donald Trump, I think, is at least acutely aware of the possibility that they lose the House of Representatives in the midterms. He doesn't want it to happen. That's why they're talking about things like nationalizing elections. You have Steve Bannon out talking about sending ICE agents to monitor polling locations, all of that bullshit. Donald Trump is at least aware of the possibility that he could lose the midterms. And he can't accept that loss. I did a video earlier talking about how he admitted his ego was one of the reasons why he needed to win in 2020. His ego is also a reason as to why he needs to win the midterms. He can't accept the idea that he is going to lose power. He's going to look like a loser, and if he costs the House and the Senate for the Republicans, they would have no reason to stick with him. And he knows that his remaining 2 years, if the Democrats have control of even one of those two chambers, they are going to make it so he can get nothing done. And he's going to actually have to work with Democrats to get something accomplished and not just try to bully them. Beyond that, he is worried about a second, or I should say a third impeachment. And that he is also, I think, worried that Republicans would not save him this time, because he's talked about it. He says things like, well, they said, they came together and they all voted to make sure I didn't get removed and things like that. He knows that that is the only reason he still is the president of the United States, is because Republicans didn't want to move against him. But now, if he loses the midterms this time, he will have no more elections to run, and he will have just spent all of his political capital on a losing battle, especially if it ends up being a huge blowout. If the House gets flipped to the Democrats by 30, 40, 50 seats, and they pick up 4 to 6, maybe even 7 seats in the Senate, which is an outside shot. It's going to be a tough row for the Democrats to pick up that many seats. But if it happens, it is going to be bad news for Donald Trump. And he's already setting the groundwork for him to try to claim that something nefarious was going on.